All right, folks, this is how today we're going to learn how to use Instant Alpha and Keynote with our pumpkin to make a jack-o'-lantern. So if you go to your downloads folder, all of you should have a picture of a pumpkin there. If you could, please drag that onto the photos. Oops. Onto photos. Photos will open up here. And you should see it as the last thing that was imported. There's your pumpkin picture, okay? After you've done that, you can Command Q out of photos. We won't need photos. Next up, let's go to Keynote. Okay, click on Keynote. It's going to open up. And we're going to go File, New. Just, sure, pick the black background for today. Okay. And we don't need this information, so we're going to click it once and just hit our delete key. Click it again, hit delete. Today we're going to add our picture. So to add our picture, we go up to media here where there's the mountain and the moon there. Click on it. Go to photos. And let's go down to pumpkin. Insert our pumpkin. Boom. Comes in nice and big. How wonderful. Close this out. So for our pumpkin now, we are going to use Instant Alpha to get rid of this yellow in the background here and this color down here. So the way you do that is off to the right here. See where it says image? If you click on image, there's this button here that says Instant Alpha. So if I click on Instant Alpha, what it does is it gives me this square. Anything I drag this square over, it's going to change it. See this purplish color? And I hit delete, and it deletes it. Do to the other side. Boom, deletes it. Other side. Oh, here's one thing. If you cover up too much, see how it's covering up some of the pumpkin now? You might end up deleting it. Just hit reset, and it brings it back. It's no big deal. So again, delete some of that. Oh, delete. Oh, I did too much there. Let me reset it again. Do little bits at a time is the way to do it. Don't try and overdo it. Okay? A little bit of yellow in there. I want to get rid of. Doop. Color down there. There we go. A little bit more there. There we go. Hit done when you're done. Now I have my pumpkin here, right? I can make it bigger, smaller, fatter, whatever you want to do. Okay? Now let's add our shapes to it, just like we did in first grade. Pick my triangle here. Change the color maybe. All right. Or if I want to change it from over here, we can. All right. Whatever the case may be, change the color. Once you get one shape the way you want it, one eye, we want two of them, so we can either go up to Edit, Copy, or you can just do Command C, and then we can do to paste it. You can go Edit, Paste, or Command V, paste it. As you see on the different posters I have in the room. So we have two eyes. Now let's go get a nose. Go to the square here. Same thing, we'll change the color. I don't like that color. I think it was this yellow we used. Okay, again, you can make it bigger, smaller, whatever you want to do for the nose. Okay. And finally, let's go with the mouth. Shapes. Now, you could have the square here. You can have this shape. And you could have the circle. So the square, you can make it into different style rectangles or square, okay? Circle, you can make it into different ovals, which is all great. But what I like about this one the best is, and I don't know if I'm going to move over here so maybe you can see it a little better. See this green circle right here? That's what I like. So when I make this more of a square, I can take that green circle and drag it. And see how it makes it more rounded on the sides? Same thing, honestly, if I could also make this basically almost into a circle. Like that, just by moving that green dot back and forth, as you see. So I like to use that when I'm making the mouth here. Make it a little fatter. All right, let me delete this. Click on it. Select it, hit delete. All right, so I got my mouth here. Now let's make some teeth for it. No, I'll use this guy here. What I do is I'll pull from the top and just flip it around. Maybe shrink it down a little bit for one tooth. All right. Oh, let's change the mouth color here real quick. Make it a black mouth. His teeth, though. All right. Now his teeth, let's make them red. Now, if we want to use one tooth, we can do Command C again, remember, and Command V to paste another tooth in there. And that's how we can make the Jack-O-Lantern. Okay? Next week, we'll be adding pictures from the internet here. So, to show you how we do that, what I would do is I would go to Safari. And I'm going to type in up in the address bar here, maybe haunted house. And we're going to go to images. Let's go to cartoon ones. Okay, so maybe I like this one here. We'll make it large. I'm going to move my screen over so I can see both. I'll drag that on. Boom, now I've got my haunted house. So what I can do here is, I'll make it a little bigger. Again, we'll use that image, instant alpha, get rid of the parts I don't want, put that in the background, maybe shrink it down a little bit, and I can even, see where it says arrange here? Arrange that image and put it to the back, so it's behind the pumpkin now. Even though I put it in afterwards, I can put it to the back. Let's go get another picture of something. I don't know, maybe a ghost we'll put in. Okay. And we can go to images. And let's go to cartoon. All right. Well, I like this one that just says boo here. Click on it. Again, we'll drag that on to my picture here. And like we said before, we want to use our image instant alpha. Let's delete out the white parts that we don't need. Go down here. There, and let's hit done. All right, now I can shrink this down. Also, oops, move my mouth. There we go. Now I've got my ghost on there too. So that's how we're going to be creating a Jack-O-Lantern in Keynote. And I hope you like them. Oh, let's not forget one last thing, our name. So when we print them out, we know whose it is. All right. Thank you.